Yo, 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 it's your boy Demo the Don, aka God Demo. Back in the house again, doing what I do, doing what I do best. Telling these stories, letting you know what's real. Now, I know some of this stuff I'm saying, it sounds so unbelievable, but it is what it is. And that's what makes this so fun and so great, is because you're getting stories from the horse that nobody's ever gotten, you know? And everybody's listening right now, everybody's watching. And it is just so amazing of a time that I'm having right now, doing what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. I know I'm messing with y'all. I'm being offensive and being rude and being mean and all this other stuff I'm being. So I just wanted to tell you kind of somewhat where it came from. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of parts about me nobody really knew. Like like I said, this is not the first time we lived, and sometimes uh, in between these lives, things will happen. Okay, so in between these lives, like things will happen, like real bad things. So like I said, the second time I was gone for 5 eternities, came back, huge mess. Yeah, I was in, and I did what I could do to get y'all out of that mess. And y'all kept messing yourself over and over and over and over again after that. And while that was going on, I was here, there, and everywhere doing what I got to do. Now, this is the part that really got to me the most, is that you all talk about how, like, Satan is the enemy. He's such a liar. He's such a deceiver, right? So, care not if you believe it or not. Care not. So, in his reality, which this is a whole nother reality, okay? Even with the 9 realms, it's still a whole nother reality. So in his reality, which he pretty much has on his own, without the rest of the gods, peace, unity, respect, loyalty, and none of it was forced. None of it. None of it. And the thing about it was under the same 10 rules and 9 deadly sins, under the same stuff. Same stuff. And that was pretty much it. They didn't try to go put more to it, take some off of it. Just 10 rules, 9 things not to get into. And peace, love, loyalty, respect, technology beyond technology, doing way better than y'all doing. And, you know, it's just sad to know that the biggest problem in this reality is the humans that's in this reality. And it's like, you all boast and brag about how good you are, about how righteous you are, and how you're so smart, and how you can got all this stuff you can do, and how amazing you are. And you know, when I went ahead and showed the rest of the gods, the angels, the demons, the devils, the satans, and everybody, the deities of this reality, the difference in between them and everybody here, and then I showed them the difference between them and on down. Yeah, yeah, they really was upset to know that a whole lot of their problems came from sympathy, empathy, ego, and naivete. Yeah, being naive for, some of those who don't understand and want to laugh and joke. Naivete, okay? So, because you don't know so much, you don't understand so much. Words have been forgotten and lost because of stupidity and ignorance and trying to dumb things down that need to remain complex and become more complex because there are more facets and aspects to those words that you have neglected to identify. And, same thing with numbers and science and so on and so forth. So it's just appalling and disappointing to know that all of the things that I've been through in my quest to bring knowledge, understanding, wisdom, love, loyalty, respect. And I know it's like real hard for some of you to understand that somewhat of my name will be doing such a thing. But you don't understand a whole lot of things. And you don't know a whole lot of things either. And you don't know people the way that you think you know people. Because to you, everybody is just as wicked as you are. Or just as fake as you are. Or, trying to be Pinocchio and Pocahontas just like you are. Lying to themselves about everything and anything just to feel good about what's going on. And that's what I'm saying. Just these are things that I've been trying to deal with for the longest. And some of you don't understand how pitiful, pathetic, and sad that is. And how sad it would make someone such as your creator or your heroes, the people that actually do things to protect you from harm, not just avenge your harm or just cause you harm or whatever y'all got her going, I don't even know what to call this mess. But it's really a shame what you all have going on here, So, and it's a shame how you excuse it and defend it, too. It really is. It's a shame. And you can't make it make sense. You cannot make it make sense. And it's just your natural instinct to defend and excuse wrong, evil, wicked, stuff of that nature. Pay attention to it sometimes, So, it's like I said, I've gone through a lot of changes lately too, And like I said, last year I went through a whole episode situation, where I was in and out my body, and like I said, I'm a different breed from everybody. Everybody, you need your soul, your spirit, some energy to from somewhere else to keep you going. Me, my flesh by itself can be. Yeah, without my spirit or my soul or even my essence or any of my other facets, which those names of those facets. You just don't understand or know that those were facets of you. Now, for most of you, I've stripped them from you. Some of them I've left them with you just to, mess with you, and so on and so forth. So maybe, just maybe, you want to start thinking about what you're saying and doing, So that part, right? That part. So, it's just a really long journey that I've been on to get here. Not only as the person that I am now, but the person that I've been and the person that I've been outside of who I am now, in other lives, in other realms, in other realities and so, because, like I said, there are different reality spectrums. You do not understand this. And we getting them all together. And I ain't gonna lie, being that I'm on a planet with y'all and I'm going through this and I'm doing this, they're very upset with how you all are behaving. So, that's something you're going to have to deal with, because like I said, you'd rather be egotistical and arrogant and right rather than listen to what I'm trying to tell you, who is I am, So, because you never knew me. You never knew me. Now you understand why. That's if you took time out to watch these videos and truly understand why. Because we are so different. We are cut from totally different cloths. I'm about righteousness and consideration, thoughtfulness, appreciation, acceptance, love, loyalty, respect, thoughtfulness, understanding, things of that nature, open-mindedness. Most of you are narrow-minded, simple-minded, closed-minded, would rather not care. And to you, that's okay. And to you, it's okay for you to try to influence people to be just like you. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not. It really isn't. It really isn't. And you become one of the wicked due to such a thing. That's why I'm trying to enlighten as many people as I can about how the wicked is and how they work and their methods and so on and so forth. So that way you'll be able to identify who is wicked and have no good intention for you or nobody else. So, with that being said, it's like, I really don't know where to start with a whole lot of my stuff because my story is deep. It goes way beyond here, there, and everywhere because, like I said, at one point, I was driving the car all night long and I wasn't in charge of my body. And I made it home safe. Spent the whole day not eating and was full for the whole next day still. Yeah, I know, right? Played with time, played with space and matter. I'm trying to cut back on a lot of the supernatural and spiritual abilities because of once I open up, you all start to open up as well. And with such ignorance, you're going to hurt each other. You're going to hurt each other and yourselves. And so, hey, when you find new stuff, that doesn't mean you go to the extreme. That means you figure it out first, So, I try to explain to people about what priorities are. Time, energy, and effort. How much time does it take to do it? How much energy will you need? Meaning manpower, actual energy, resources, so on and so forth. How much effort will it take for it to get done? How much manpower or thought or planning or details that you need to work out before the job gets done? Things of this nature you tend to miss out on due to your ego and your lack of acceptance of information. Because what you were taught and trained to believe is it, and all there is was not it or all there is. You're still trying to deal with things that were way back a time before you can even remember, and that you don't even know nothing about, or, There's nothing for you to go off of, really. There's nothing really for you to go off of but what you have. But yet and still, you just keep going with not learning anything other than knowing that there is so much information out there for you, you know. So it's like, where do we go from here? Because I know where I've been, and I've been through a major journey to get here. Not just in this life, because this life has been really trials and tribulations all up and down. 6 years old, going to heaven and hell, when I was like 22, and got contacted and said I was Jesus. A couple weeks later, got contacted and said I was Anubis. Then come this mess right here, where I'm contacted by both heaven and hell. And you got invaders coming from different angles, trying to come here and, do things to you. And I mean, spiritually, physically, you had at least 2 space invaders who I stopped before they got here. Unaware, because protection goes without saying. Protection, you don't even notice it happened because you were protected. So you're welcome. So that was dealing with that, and then dealing with, like I said, I had a spiritual situation going on where I had to deal with the Father and the Son, and then deal with everybody else on top of that afterwards and during. Whoo! And then finding out that one of my closest so-called friends, an enemy, total enemy, betrayed me so many ways over. Tried to kill me too. Yeah. Can you believe it? Horrible. You give this guy a bunch of stuff. And because of the stuff that you gave him, they turn their back on you because they think they're more powerful than you because what they saw of you before they left, they felt as just a regular human, not knowing or not thinking who this is. So, then there was a whole ordeal where I broke the government's machines on capturing people's souls, and I took them back. And I separated them and I spread them out. They're going to come back and rip this world apart because of that. Okay? Straight up, they pissed. People are pissed. Could you imagine being trapped in a machine like that? Yeah, so they were pissed. They pissed. So dealing with that, Then, dealing with this retarded plan to deal with John and Jane Q. Public. Really? But if y'all allow it, y'all excuse it and defend it, that's your thing, okay? No problem. That's your thing. That's your life. However, the consequences of being such an ignorant fool are dire, real dire, and forever. Hey, you can't mess over love and respect and loyalty and expect good things to happen. You know I love you. You know we love you. Stop disrespecting it. Okay? Fight for image. Live for peace. Pay your phone bill. Pay your electric bill. Pay your water bill. Pay your attention bill.